But first, making a buzz right now, many mothers admit it's tough to balance work and family, but feel it can be done. Well, a new article written by a woman in Atlantic Magazine called "Why Women Still Can't Have It All" is causing quite the debate.
Well, the article's author, Annie Marie Slaughter, says America's culture and society frowns upon women leaving the office early or working from home, so a lot of mothers end up leaving high-level careers to focus on family.
If they are superhuman, rich, and or self-employed, can and are having it all, and in many ways I'd put myself in that category. But for everybody else, essentially our society, our workplace, our culture is making it very difficult for most women to actually have work and family and the same career choices as men.
So we want to know what you think. Do you feel women really can have it all, or do people still believe some jobs just aren't for moms?
Well, joining us to discuss this topic and much more is Jim Sharp from 550 KFYI. Jim, thanks so much for joining us today.
Anytime.
Yeah. I'm the only woman at this table.
I know.
Okay? I'm the only mother at this table.
Do you have it all?
Yeah, I feel I do, but I will say this. I will qualify that statement by saying I think you do have to have a strong support system. I can't do it without my husband's help. I mean, we are a team here, but I do think you can have it all, but a lot of folks disagree.
Yeah, you know, we're going to be facing this pretty soon. My wife's pregnant. We're due. She's due.
No, you are due too.
Yeah, it's true.
Right.
December 26th, and I mean, last year she was Arizona's gifted teacher of the year. This year she's Arizona Tech teacher of the year. She takes her career very seriously. But I'm trying to find a way that she doesn't have to go back to work, if at all possible. You know, initially, that would be nice. I've been a single dad with custody of his kids, and that was really hard to juggle. I'll tell you, that was near impossible.
Well, my wife, she runs the house. I will admit it. I have no problem admitting it. But my wife does everything, I have to say. My job is, I feel as though, is just to support her because she really does do so much. And raising a child, I believe, is indeed a full-time job.
Oh, yeah. Especially my kids. I need a whole team.
Yeah.
But no, and it is. And there's nothing wrong with staying home and raising kids. I think it's an awesome thing. But
it's the hardest job you don't get paid for. That is for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. But you know, it's tough. That's the deal. Going into it, you got to know you're going to be juggling chainsaws.
And I think a lot of mothers who do step away from the workforce and say, you know what, I'm going to put all of my energy into having my children and raising my children, they're feeling rewarded, and that's wonderful. And I do think I've heard arguments on the other side. I'm not a good mom unless I'm doing myself, you know, doing my thing as a working mom, and then being home, I feel like I can give my children more. So it is a tough balance, and it's a very debated issue on both sides.
Yeah, and I don't think this debate's going to end anytime soon.
Yeah, well, you guys are certainly sounding off on
Facebook.
Facebook.
Let's see what our viewers are sounding off, what they're saying. Socorro Martinez is first, and Socorro says, women can try and convince themselves that they can do it all, but in reality, no way. If they hold down a full-time job, the kids will pay the price. I see it all the time. Raising children is a full-time job in itself. And
Tea Time says, at this point in time, and she's shouting here, I believe women can have it all and probably do a better job than men. Wow. Marion Gold saying, a wise woman I met many years back once told me, women can have it all, just not at the same time. When they choose a path, they also accept the personal and or the professional responsibilities that go along with that path. Julianne White, how come men never even ask this question of themselves, much less grapple with it? They never even think about it. That's the part that gets me. And I know a lot of single dads, like you, you said you had custody, and I think they do. And there's also a big trend of stay-at-home dads. Sure. And you know, we had that commercial. Do you remember that commercial we were talking about several weeks ago about the Huggies or one of the diaper commercials about the stay-at-home dads? Stay-at-home dads, it's a growing population as well. It certainly is. But we keep the debate going on our Facebook page.